Welcome to another Techview vlog. This time around I want to compare the speed between the Jolla C against the Jolla 1. First of all, let's take a look at the version. Go into system settings. As you can see here, both load quickly and fine. The version on both devices is the same, 2.2.2.0.2.48, which is basically the early access release at the moment. And both are running the same version, as you can see here. Minimize this and let's start with the comparison by launching the web browser. 1, 2, 3. As you can see here, a little bit quicker on the Jolla C. Also loading times, both load the same website. As you can see here, the Jolla C a little bit faster than the Jolla 1. Let's open up a Twitter client called Tweetjan. 1, 2, 3. And as you can see here, again a little bit faster on the Jolla C and the Jolla 1 a little bit behind. The next application is a Reddit client called QuickTit. 1, 2, 3. And I think the Jolla 1 won here. Was a little bit quicker in loading up and showing the articles. The next thing is the media app. 1, 2, 3. And this time the UI a little bit faster on the Jolla C in terms of titles. It's loading the titles still. Here it's ready, here it's still loading, and it's ready. Of course, 1,500 titles approximately on the Jolla C, and on the Jolla 1, 2,800. So might be a difference in here, but the Jolla C is a little bit quicker when it comes to this. The next thing that we want to do is opening up the store, the Jolla store. 1, 2, 3. And as you can see here, a lot quicker on the Jolla C in comparison to the Jolla 1, but in terms of loading times, I think, yeah, again, both the same, I would say, after the store is started in terms of loading time. So now we have 6 applications running. Let's go into multitasking. There should be no problem with 6 applications running. Both should run fine without closing an application in the background because of low memory. Let's go into the browser and start digging in with some website loading tests. Let's go to the Jolla website, for example. 1, 2, 3. As you can see here, a little bit faster on the Jolla C, but not very big difference between the Jolla C and the Jolla 1. The next website, perhaps the community, togetherjolla.com. And in this case, I think the Jolla 1 won a little bit, was a little bit faster. Let's go to YouTube. One, 2, 3. And very similar. I think the Jolla C a little bit ahead of the Jolla 1, but in terms of loading times, you can see it works pretty similar. In overall experience, the Jolla C is a little bit faster, but only a tiny little bit faster when it comes to loading times, but not if you have a lot of applications open. We have only 6 applications now open. Let's open up a few other applications, just like, for example, the email app. And you can see here now a big difference in loading times. Let's open up Notes. 1, 2, 3. Again, a little bit quicker on the Jolla C. The calculator. 1, 2, 3. Almost similar. Then the calendar application, when I can find it here on the Jolla C. 1, 2, 3. a lot quicker again on the Jolla C. Then what about the file browser application? 1, 2, 3. And almost the same as you can see here, so no problem there. What about warehouse, the alternative store? 1, 2, 3, and I think in terms of loading times a little bit faster on the Jolla C, but only slightly, as you can see here. But you can see that, let me open up the clock, for example, that, this time the Jolla 1.1, I think, that, let's go to the browser, works. As you can see here, it's pretty similar, which is awesome when it comes to multitasking. No reloading of an app or something like this. Let's open up my video player. Almost the same again. Let's open up my web browser. And as you can see here, quicker on the Jolla C. They have both the same bookmarks, the same settings, because I copied them basically over. And as you can see here, multitasking pretty cool on both of those devices. And the Jolla C has 2 GB of RAM and the Jolla 1 GB only. But you can see running fluidly. Let's open up the, where do I have it here? The Fahrplan app, which is basically an app for traveling around with by train or bus. And you can see lots and lots of applications open. Let's open up documents. And now you can see it starts a little bit to slow down here on the Jolla 1, because simply it has to swap out stuff now to start new applications. Let's open up the map application, for example. 1, 2, 3. And you can see a big difference in terms of loading times, because now it's struggling with swapping and so on. And you can see it's now even hanging a little bit because it's swapping heavily. But you can see I have lots and lots of applications running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 applications running, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, basically the Jolla C can run more applications if I want to, but as you can see here, it's a little bit lagging and slower because it's swapping on the Jolla 1. And if I start an Android application, just like for example a web browser like Firefox, you can see the main difference in terms of loading times now. You can see here Jolla C basically instantly loading, and now the Jolla 1 struggling to load. Very long loading time because it's having trouble with all the swapping, and I think it's closing applications in the background now to open up the Firefox Android browser. So this is basically my speed comparison between the Jolla C and the Jolla 1. I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration, this little comparison, and thanks for watching.